All right, y'all. Bet y'all can't guess where I am. I just decided to, on my way home, since I had to leave the house, I just decided that I'll get me some steps in. Don't have on what's considered as walking shoes, but guess what? If I can put one foot in front of the other and take it at a safe pace, then what's a walking shoe? Who needs walking shoes? Anyhow, so I'm out here at the park. See, I parked my car down there. Nobody really too much out here. So I have peace and quiet. Put music on. I haven't gotten any steps in today because I've been in all weekend trying to do some edits, trying to set up my page for real on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel Auntie Sid's apostrophe S Antics on YouTube, please. I'm still doing my photos for the other channels. Come walk with me on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Get these steps in, y'all. Y'all, let me know. You comment, let me know your progress. Tag me in your Facebook or your YouTube, anywhere, so we can stay connected. Hope to get to the number of subscribers that I need so that I can start going live with you all and we can do this real time. We can walk and we can talk and do all of those things. Stay connected. But for now, I'm just out here walking. I'm going to walk this whole park. It's a huge park, y'all. It's really a recreational area, softball complex that has many different athletic fields for, the kids' athletics. I think there was an adult soccer team out here practicing one time when I came out here a while ago. You got your dog, little doggy park down there. So no excuses. Bring the pooches too. Let them get some exercise while you're getting some exercise. Got a children's play area over there for the kids. Guess people are just starting to come out because, it's getting later in the day. Even though it's almost 4 o'clock, it's not really hot out here. So that's the one reason why I stopped as well. Get it in wherever. It doesn't have to be anything formal. I was planning to get to the gym this morning, but I did not. So with that being said, didn't bring my shoes like I did yesterday when I thought I was going to go to the gym yesterday or Saturday. I'm losing my days, y'all. It's a holiday weekend, and I thought yesterday was Saturday. And I sat around all day again. Like I said, I was editing, but my husband asked me if I was gonna make dinner, and me thinking it was a Saturday, I got attitude because I don't typically cook on Saturdays. But I had to come back and apologize because he did make dinner, and when I realized it was Sunday and went to go in to prepare dinner, he had already prepared it. So thank God for my husband. So and sometimes we do that. We get a kind of good attitude about some things without really understanding or knowing exactly what we're getting an attitude for. It just comes from an assumption, and I'm just speaking for myself, not speaking for nobody else. But yeah, they actually have a little, what they call, I guess, a walking path. You can see those faded breast cancer symbols. It's supposed to be kind of like a breast cancer walking trail. I guess it's something that they collaborated with the city or the county out here. On the other side that I'll be going down, you can see in the distance, you see that little faded symbol as well. So I'm going to go all the way up to the end. Then I'm going to come back down on the other side, which is designated walking area. And then there's a whole other side up there that I'll go down. And for sure, I will get a good 30 minutes in, if not more. Even though I don't have on tennis shoes or walking shoes or closed-in shoes, I'm going to do a good little pace here to, get my body kind of loosened up. Haven't done any exercises since Thursday or Friday, I believe. And so I'm going to do that to get myself a little lubricated. But like I said, y'all, if you all go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And once I get to my limit where I can actually do a live with you all, do a Q&A, we can share some ideas, some thoughts, even if it's not walking. But I can't do live until I get a certain amount of subscribers and content, okay? So that's just with that being said, trying to be transparent, bring y'all on this journey with me. But again, I say with me because I'm quite sure there are others out there that are on the same journey. This is just what I'm doing. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a personal trainer, none of those things. I'm just a person dealing with different illnesses, if you want to call it that, or dis-ease in my body, being inflammation, osteoarthritis, when I say age-related illnesses for females, menopause to be specific, that comes with its own set of challenges. So that's what's the journey I'm on, y'all. I'm trying to have more pain-free days than not. It's internal struggle, especially when you're someone that has been active like I was once upon a time. It's a mental challenge because your mind is telling you you can still push through and still do the same amount of exercise that you used to be able to do with the same intensity. And that's nothing that's age related or anything else, because I'm quite sure, and I do know some younger men and women that suffer with the same type of physical restrictions, and it can affect you mentally, to be transparent, because you're thinking that your body should still be able to do what it used to be able to do, but it cannot. So you have to learn, and it's a process, but you have to learn how you, as an individual, you can try things that others have done, which I have and am, but you have to learn what your body needs. Go at your pace, which is something that I'm still learning to do. But again, it's a work in progress. This is basically just me talking to you all, trying to get myself motivated, trying to get myself healthy, both mentally, spiritually. We all know, we have that spiritual background. We have that foundation. And most certainly, I'm not going to negate that fact. How to lean on that upbringing, get in your word, all of those things. But sometimes we do need someone on the outside of that. Whether that just be someone that you can confide in without being concerned about, all your business being somewhere, or everything is not for social media. But if you feel like that will help you, which is what I'm trying to take advantage of, then you do that. But understand with that, and I'm understanding that as well, that comes with more transparency than you may be willing to give, because it also comes with the comments, the critiquing, whether it be positive or negative. It's still going to come with it. And if you don't have the mental capacity, you don't have the, how would I say? And this is, I'm just talking to y'all, okay? No judgment or anything of that nature. I'm just talking to y'all from my point of view, myself. But again, if you don't have that mental capacity to be able to, if you don't have the mental capacity to withstand the criticism, you're not easily able to not dwell on it, because the world can be critical, and those on the outside can be critical. There's always somebody that's going to be able to tell you what you need to do and how you need to do it, and not always look in that mirror. It's real easy to, as my elders elder than me would say, it's easy to put your mouth on somebody, meaning talk about somebody. It's easier to do that than to just be quiet. Sometimes it's okay not to say anything. That doesn't mean that you are condoning, but it also doesn't mean that you have to give your 2, 3, 4, or 5 cents on the matter. If you can't help, then just understand that your words can hurt. So if you can't help, then just be still. And if you want to help and you don't know how to help, then you can just ask, how can I help? How can I help you? Or just don't say anything. Ask God to give you what you need to say and what you need to do. If you are truly desiring to help somebody, not just so that you can be their listening ear so you can take it wherever you take it, to whoever you take it to, and not leave it and keep it in confidence, but ask how you can help, or just be that listening ear, and let it stay with your ear and not go on to somebody else's ear who you telling them to keep it a secret. Because if you were blessed to be in the position to where someone considers you as a confidant or a listening ear or a wise tone, then consider that a blessing. Don't take that for granted. In today's times, it's real easy to take that, not, how would I say, as a boast, where everybody comes to me. Well, that's a blessing for everyone to come to you. But at the same time, if you cannot bear, if you're a person that internalizes everyone else's, how would I say, if you internalize what you have been told, or you have seen someone else's infirmities, illnesses, disease, if you are bearing witness and you don't feel like it's a load that you can bear because you empathize or you put yourself in that person's shoes, and not everyone can handle it. And if you can't, there are ways to give your support or show your support without having to be that listening ear. If you can't be that listening ear, then there's a way that you can let that person know, well, right now I don't have the capacity. Not that I don't, I'm not concerned for you, but I don't have the capacity to internalize what you're going through right now because, I'm going through something myself, or I'm trying to figure out some things of my own. But is there any other way that I can help you with what you're dealing with? And we can go to God together in prayer and pray on it. You can leave it with Him. You don't have to leave it with me, in other words. So, again, with that being said, y'all, just like I said, I'm just being a little transparent and just speaking for myself, and just gonna I'm already at almost 18 minutes, and I'm not even halfway. Well, I'm just probably about halfway around the route that I take. Like I said before, it doesn't have to be formal, it just has to be. I'm not in any type of shoes to where I want to take off in a jog, but nice little steady walk, getting the steps in, which is my goal. And once I accomplish that and get to a consistent at least 5,000 steps on my Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which I hope you all will join me. Make sure you click your notifications so you'll know when I've uploaded a video. But Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays is when I'm intending to go walking, when I have my in-office week. Maybe some of it done in office, maybe some of it done when I get home, as long as it's during this daylight saving times hours. It doesn't get dark till 8. I usually get home typically about anywhere between 6:30 and 7, depending on our traffic. And if it's not done under any of those two scenarios, then I may just get on YouTube or go to the gym just to get it in. You can walk on the treadmill, you can walk on, do the elliptical, anything like that, the bike, anything to get that movement in, to calibrate those, at least those amount of steps. Of course, it all has to go in conjunction with, what you're intaking. But again, for myself, speaking for myself only, that is a work in progress. So that's what I'm trying to get in the habit of. I'm taking it one day at a time, one meal at a time. Actually, it's more relatable as far as I'm concerned. All right, so I'm not going to go, well, I guess I can since I'm all the way up here. This is usually the route I take. I come off the little walking path and walk the parking lot to give me some extra steps. And then I cut across and go to the outside perimeter and walk the sidewalk till I get back to my truck. I know I'm probably looking crazy anyway because I'm in these slides, but I don't care. I look a little crazy today so I can accomplish my goal. So I'm gonna walk down this sidewalk all the way back around to my truck, and that's gonna be my walk that I get in for the day. It look like now it was a little overcast, so now it look like the sun trying to come out, and I definitely do not want it to all of a sudden start raining, because y'all, this just gonna be a day that I get soaked, because I cannot walk with my husband calling me. I'll call him back, but I cannot walk. I cannot run, and I'm not going to try to run in these slippers. And also at the same time, I'm not pulling these slippers off to run in my bare feet, and my body says no. So with that being said, let me go on and make it back to the truck. It's been almost 23 minutes. By the time I get around there, I will definitely have done my 30 minutes plus. So I appreciate you all listening. Let me get offline so I can answer my husband, because he's calling me back again. So enjoy the rest of your day. Be blessed and peace.